Welcome back to Canon Plan, and we are into week number 1 of our mystery hostess journal for the month of May. And I have a new kit to share with you guys this week. This is the Art of Planning and Journaling. This is the May 2026 kit. We are going to be using these beautiful colors, which I actually love. I think they all come together quite beautifully. This is the color palette that we are utilizing, as well as all the goodies in this kit. So each kit comes with, this is the accessories kit, comes with a journal card with the month on the back. Now, we are not utilizing this for this particular layout because we are doing May 2027 for the first week of May. And so we won't be utilizing this calendar portion, but we will be using this beautiful journal card. It comes with a coaster and 2 sheets of stickers, as well as a stencil. So that is what we're going to be decorating with in this journal for this month. I'm going to go ahead and move these to the side so that I can dive in and we can start doing some fun decorating and putting these together. So I have already done kind of a layout that I'm going to do for this month. Along with this kit is some cute washi. So I'm going to share that with you really quickly. It has like a boho bag on it, some beautiful purple roses, a tea set, a birdhouse, fresh flowers, so a barrel of flowers, a little teacup, some more flowers, little red flowers. So these all come on the kit. Or not in the kit, but those designs are part of the kit. And I wanted to do a layout that's very similar to this cup, but I wanted to utilize a teacup strategy, or not strategy, but a layout to go with that. So I've actually done the layout already, and this is what we're going to be working with. I kind of drew up the teacups here. I've split it into a little bit different section. We're going to be utilizing some of these fun stickers, again, with this cup in mind. And so the whole basis is going to be around this teacup. So when I was creating this particular layout, I did use a stencil that we have had in the past. Now the question is, can I find it so that I can show you what it looks like? Probably not. Tula 12 has a very large selection of stencils, and after I doodled it out, I promptly put it away, and then of course trying to find it again is going to be darn near impossible. Maybe it's in here, maybe it's in a stash elsewhere. Who knows? It could be anywhere. This is what crafting with me looks like as of late. I feel like, oh, there it is. This is the stencil. You cannot see it very well. Let's see if I can. There we go. This is the stencil that we're using. I just used this teacup stencil over and over and over again. It's probably not available on the website any longer because this came in one of our kits. But if you have something similar, you can definitely use it. You're always welcome to freehand as well. But we are going to dive in to creating this layout. So one of the fun things that I've discovered recently is utilizing this stencil. Now, Tula 12 has some fun background stickers that are very similar to this, but I actually used this in my own personal journal this week and had a lot of fun with it because I was decorating with sheep and strawberries, which is so cute. And so I'm going to kind of bring that over here as well so that you guys can kind of see what it looks like in theory or in practice. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through and I'm going to get my lines all in here and we're gonna doodle around our teacups and then we're gonna start going. So I'm gonna let you listen to some music while I do that. now that we kind of have our layout put in place, what I wanted to do next is I wanted to go in and do these two background pieces so that I can go in and do my erasing. Also, I realized I didn't get this cup handle done, so let me do that. I want to do my pencil erasings. So I'm going to go in and create kind of a checkboard pattern behind here. And I want to share with you how I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to use the two green colors that I have available. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to use like these coppery colors, not the greens. I think that'll be a little too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm using these Tombow markers. I have 910 and 912, and I'm going to go in and create kind of like a checkboard kind of pattern, but make it kind of look like plaid a little bit in these two back squares. So how I make that happen is I'm going to go in with my marker and I'm actually going to erase this line, and I have to be really cautious about what I'm doing with this light pen marker, because if I don't get it just right, it's going to leave the pencil marks behind, and I don't want to do that. So I want to make sure that where I'm using this pen, this marker goes right behind those, because otherwise I'll have pencil marks left over. So what I'm going to do is go every other square one way. So every other line one way. And then I will go back and do every other line the other way. Again, trying not to touch the pencil marks because I don't want them to be permanent. And we're going to come down here and keep going with this. And this is going to create this fun little motif behind my teacups. And then I still need to go and put some designs on my teacups, which we can absolutely do. I'm not a big tea drinker. I do drink tea when it's cold outside, but it's mainly just herbal teas, not a whole lot of caffeine in my world, which makes it hard some days to get through all the things, but because you get tired and I just don't do caffeine. I have to find other ways. You drink lots of water, utilize things like that. All right, I'm almost finished with this direction. And then what I want to do is, again, we're going to erase this top mark here, because I think what I want to do is, I think I want to extend these up all the way. That way it's going all the way through. There we go. Okay, then we're going to take this and we're going to go over it again in the background, going the other direction. And again, just doing to the line, not on the line, so I can erase it. And then when we get finished with this pattern, with this check pattern, we're going to go in with the other ones, the other marker, and do something very similar, but we're going to use the other end of the marker to make that happen. So again, we're just going over, pencil. And yes, I am coloring double on those one boxes because I want it to look like it is got additional coloring on it. So it will give this effect like there's more coloring here. Okay, then we're going to take this one, and because I don't want it to be super perfect, we're going to, let me go ahead and erase this part. Don't necessarily need that at this moment. Okay, then what we're going to do with this piece is we're going to go over it with all the white spaces, and I'm not going to worry about them being straight lines. I'm just going to make the marks down the sides in those clear spaces so that it kind of leaves a little bit of a like a checkerboard or a flannel style coloring. And it just makes a really fun background that you can get from using that stencil. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the bottom one and then start decorating my teacups. So hang tight, friends. Got all of my teacups finished, and I'm going to go ahead and just color in these numbers, and then I have some stickers that I want to put on that side. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab all of our colors here and quickly color in the letters. These are numbers, in case you were wondering. These are numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and just color these in. Since I used all of the colors, I want to just keep them all represented in this layout. 5, 6, use that one. Let's do 7 and 8. All right. I want to finish it off by putting some of these stickers on this side over here to help decorate it a little bit more. So I'm going to turn it sideways. I'm going to use, this actually has 3 stickers on it, or 3 washi strips on it. So let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here, if I can get this piece off. I'm going to peel the background off so that you can see it a little bit easier. So it has 3 separate sections of the floral washi, and then 3 pieces of the colored washi, which is the solid. I'm going to go ahead and just peel that off of there. This is one way that I help make it easier for me to get to the stickers, is by peeling them off. And then I'm going to put them on like this because I'm going to cover up the bottom half of this with this sticker right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this a little bit closer to me so that I can get it right where I want it. And we're going to just lay these stickers down so that I have that dotted line as my direction. There's one. And we're going to skip kind of a big chunk because I'm going to do a whole nother line over. And we're going to make sure that we get as as lined up as possible. Oh goodness. Don't stick them together. That doesn't work out so great. And we're going to just use that line as that piece. And then we're going to grab this last one and again go over one line. And we're going to put the last one in. Did not like the placement of that, so we're going to try again. Of course, then I roll up my washi strip. There we go. Using that line. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take this cup and we're just going to cover up the bottom of the washi like that. So now we've kind of utilized both sides for deco and then have this center section to continue to do the planning in. I am looking forward to giving this away to somebody. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Stay tuned while we finish decorating the rest of May throughout the course of this month.